LeBron James, let me tell you something about LeBron. No other team in the NBA wants him. His time is up. He's got one more year. And when he retires, his number will be called to either him, his wife, his daughter, or one of his sons. Somebody has to be sacrificed because we allowed you, LeBron, to pass Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I'm telling you how these deep state devils think. They want blood, okay? We gave you what you want. You're the greatest scorer in NBA history. We need someone to be liquidated. His number will be called.
Now y'all see this classic footage of Michael Jordan in the locker room crying, right? This was 1 year after his father passed away.
All right, guys, give me a break, all right? Yeah, all right. Come on, guys. Don't give a break. Guys, that's enough. That's enough.
That didn't look like tears of joy to me. That looked like sorrow, regret, guilt. That's what a lot of people in the comments on TikTok especially was saying, like, bruh. And then after that scene, I'm not gonna call it a scene, I'm not gonna say that this was a setup. After that video was taken, after he won his 4th championship, he disappeared from the limelight for a while. There's no footage of him leaving that facility, no nothing. It was just real eerie. Like, I'm not gonna put no allegations on it, but we know what's going on. And the weirdest part about Michael Jordan's father was that Michael Jordan was on the Oprah Winfrey show, and he said his father told him, yo, after your first championship, you need to quit. It's like his father knew that there had to have been a sacrifice for Michael Jordan to keep having this type of success.
How you would feel having to go back on the court and look in the stands and know your dad wasn't there?
No, because my father and I talked about it. I mean, he actually wanted me to quit after the first championship, but I had a lot of things to accomplish, and
he didn't listen. And that's the same interview where Michael Jordan seemed kind of cold. He seemed kind of cold and nonchalant about the whole situation, and Oprah is looking at him like trying to figure him out and trying to see if she could pull some emotions out of him after taking such a major loss.
But I think he was murdered, and the fact that he was murdered is a searing kind of pain. I mean, have you dealt with that? Have you accepted the fact he was murdered?
No, because I'm a very optimistic person to a sense that I don't look at the real bad part of it. I look at no matter what happened to my father, he's not here.
Yeah.
So he's passed to me.
But he wanted the glory more than he wanted his pops. And it is what it is. And for some reason, these sacrifices always happen when people are at the top of the industry. Like, it's never when they're about to blow. In small cases, it could be like that, but it's mostly when they're at the top of their game and they just want to make it to that legendary level, and then they lose someone. Is that coincidence, or is that premeditated? That's what it sounds like to me. And it's just ironic that right after Kobe Bryant retired, right? And then he suddenly dies with one of his child.
CNN is able to tell you now that NBA star Kobe Bryant was on board that helicopter and is now dead at the age of 41.
So this is not irony. This is like, it's like a handbook. It's all looking too familiar. It's looking real familiar, like, and this is why what Bishop Larry Gaiters said is kind of spooky, because These people, we see LeBron all the time throwing up these signs. He has the tattoo on his chest. The tattoos on his chest. The shit that he be doing before these games is not just, it's not just what we think it is.
Satanic ritual.
We could go into some deeper symbolism, but he clearly is a part of that club. And like Bishop Larry Gaiters said, this is probably why LeBron don't want to retire. He's protecting, it's either he's trying to save somebody or he's trying to save himself. Because since I probably was in what, the 5th grade, 6th grade, when LeBron was on top, or he was the young LeBron. And now, years and years later, this man is still playing basketball. Nobody loved their job that much. After a while, especially when you done racked up, it's time to sit back and just collect the bread, start some businesses. He already got businesses going. I already know that. But what's the point? Your son is in the league now and you still playing basketball? That seems kind of fishy. Why not just fall back and just chill? Like, you see Michael Jordan, only reason why he was able to retire is because he made that sacrifice. Michael Jordan was able to fall back and relax, and now all he does, you see Michael Jordan, he's on yachts, he's there, prestigious places, seemingly like he's living the best life. But at what cost? It cost him something, right? So I really do truly feel like LeBron retiring is going to cost him something. And he knows that, and that's why he's still playing ball. It's a game. He's not just playing the basketball game that we think he's playing. He's playing a real game, life and death type shit. And I don't think a lot of people know that. We could even veer off basketball. Kanye said he got what he got, but his mama had to, you know what I'm saying? His mama had to take that.
My mom ain't here. My mama was sacrificed.
So these people is playing with a different type of fire, and it's sad to know that they're willing to even play these games, knowing that after they achieve all the things that they do achieve, that something has to be done, is whether their life or someone else around them. And I don't even think the people around them know what be going on. Of course not. They just see the money and the access and the success. But when that number get called, like the bishop said, bruh, some decisions have to be made. And whoever is on that list ain't even gonna know they on that list. They gonna think it's an accident.